A powerful CEO mocked a single dad janitor and dared him to fix a $10 million jet engine in front of everyone. But when he solved the impossible problem, he uncovered a shocking secret buried inside the company, one capable of destroying her billion-dollar empire forever. In the bustling aerospace hub of Wichita, Kansas, one of America's largest private aviation companies dominated the industry. SkyTech Aerospace manufactured advanced jet engines worth millions of dollars and supplied aircraft components worldwide. At the top stood CEO Victoria Langford, a brilliant but ruthless executive whose reputation for arrogance often overshadowed her impressive business achievements and corporate influence across international markets today. Inside SkyTech's massive headquarters worked hundreds of engineers, technicians, and executives. Among them was a quiet janitor named Daniel Carter, a 42-year-old single father raising his 12-year-old daughter, Emma. Most employees barely noticed him pushing cleaning carts through hallways each evening. To them, Daniel represented another invisible worker, responsible only for keeping offices spotless and presentable daily. Few people knew Daniel's true story. 20 years earlier, he graduated at the top of his university engineering program and quickly became one of the most promising jet propulsion specialists in the country. His career seemed destined for greatness until tragedy struck unexpectedly. After his wife died during childbirth complications, Daniel abandoned professional ambitions entirely to focus on raising Emma alone responsibly. The years that followed proved brutally difficult. Medical debt, childcare expenses, and economic hardship forced Daniel into whatever jobs provided stability. Eventually, he accepted a janitorial position at SkyTech because the schedule allowed him to care for Emma properly. Though his engineering knowledge remained extraordinary, survival mattered more than recognition. Daniel quietly sacrificed personal dreams so his daughter could have opportunities he never received. One morning, SkyTech faced a crisis threatening the company's future. During final testing, a revolutionary jet engine valued at $10 million suffered catastrophic performance failures. Engineers spent weeks investigating without success. Investors grew impatient while competitors advanced rapidly. Every day, the project remained stalled, cost the company millions. Pressure mounted across every department as executives demanded immediate answers desperately. Victoria Langford personally visited the testing facility to evaluate progress. Frustrated by repeated failures, she criticized engineers publicly and questioned their competence. The atmosphere became tense and uncomfortable. While cleaning nearby observation rooms, Daniel quietly listened to discussions. After reviewing technical diagrams displayed on monitors briefly, he recognized something unusual. The problem appeared linked to airflow calibration rather than mechanical defects entirely. Unable to ignore the issue, Daniel respectfully approached a group of engineers and shared his observation. Several dismissed him immediately. Others laughed politely, assuming a janitor could not possibly understand advanced aerospace systems. Unfortunately, Victoria overheard the conversation. Seeing an opportunity for public humiliation, she called Daniel forward before dozens of employees gathered around curiously to witness the confrontation unfold dramatically. With a sarcastic smile, Victoria challenged him openly. "If you believe you understand a $10 million jet engine better than my engineers, prove it." Laughter echoed throughout the facility. Cameras recording internal project updates captured the moment clearly. Daniel hesitated briefly, aware of the risks involved. Yet he also knew the diagnosis was correct. Remaining silent would solve nothing for anyone. Walking calmly toward the engine platform, Daniel requested access to technical data and testing logs. Engineers exchanged skeptical looks, but complied reluctantly. For nearly 2 hours, he analyzed performance records carefully. The crowd gradually grew larger as rumors spread through headquarters. Nobody expected meaningful results. Most anticipated failure. Victoria herself remained nearby, convinced the experiment would expose Daniel's ignorance completely before everyone. Finally, Daniel identified the problem precisely. During software updates months earlier, calibration parameters controlling airflow distribution were altered subtly. The change created microscopic instability under specific operating conditions, reducing efficiency dramatically. Because the issue appeared digitally rather than mechanically, traditional inspections missed it entirely. Daniel explained the flaw clearly, surprising everyone with both accuracy and depth of technical understanding immediately. Engineers reviewed his findings independently. To their astonishment, every detail proved correct. After implementing Daniel's recommendations, the engine performed flawlessly during testing. Applause erupted across the facility. Investors watching remotely celebrated. Millions of dollars in potential losses disappeared instantly. Yet while others focused on technical success, Daniel noticed something far more troubling, hidden within project documentation and internal records. Examining archived reports, Daniel discovered evidence suggesting repeated safety concerns had been deliberately ignored. Several engineers previously warned management about calibration risks. Their reports vanished mysteriously from official records. Further investigation revealed executives altered documentation to meet aggressive deadlines demanded by investors. The decisions endangered pilots, passengers, and future customers, while protecting corporate profits and executive bonuses from financial consequences entirely. Daniel faced a difficult choice. Remaining silent would protect his job and avoid conflict. Speaking publicly could destroy powerful careers and invite retaliation. That evening, he discussed the situation with Emma. His daughter listened carefully before offering simple advice. "Mom always said doing the right thing matters most when it's difficult." Her words strengthened Daniel's resolve, significantly moving forward. The following week, Skytech hosted a major investor presentation celebrating the engine's successful recovery. Executives prepared speeches while media outlets gathered eagerly. Victoria planned announcing aggressive expansion initiatives expected to increase company valuation dramatically. Moments before the presentation began, Daniel submitted detailed evidence documenting safety violations, altered records, and suppressed engineering reports directly to federal regulators and board members simultaneously. The impact was immediate. Investigators launched emergency reviews, while board directors demanded explanations publicly. Questions multiplied faster than executives could answer. Internal emails, deleted reports, and financial incentives revealed a disturbing pattern of misconduct stretching back years. Engineers who previously remained silent finally stepped forward. The carefully crafted image of integrity surrounding Skytech began collapsing under overwhelming evidence from multiple sources rapidly. Victoria initially denied wrongdoing aggressively. However, independent audits confirmed the allegations repeatedly. Regulatory agencies uncovered numerous violations involving safety oversight and disclosure requirements. Shareholders reacted with outrage as stock values plunged sharply. News networks covered the scandal continuously. What began as a challenge, meant to embarrass a janitor, transformed into one of the largest corporate controversies in aerospace industry history nationwide. During public hearings, Daniel testified calmly and professionally. He avoided personal attacks and focused entirely on facts. Observers admired his integrity and courage. Unlike executives protecting power, Daniel demonstrated genuine concern for safety and accountability. His testimony became a turning point. Public opinion shifted decisively, viewing him not as a janitor, but as a whistleblower who prevented future disasters potentially affecting countless lives. Within months, Victoria resigned under intense pressure, while several executives faced legal consequences. The board initiated sweeping reforms designed to restore trust. Transparency programs expanded, safety protocols strengthened, and employee concerns received greater protection. Most importantly, Skytech began rebuilding its culture around responsibility rather than fear. The transformation proved painful but necessary for long-term survival and credibility across global aviation markets. Meanwhile, Daniel's story inspired people nationwide. Media interviews highlighted his remarkable journey from overlooked janitor to respected industry hero. Universities invited him to speak about ethics, leadership, and perseverance. Aerospace organizations praised his expertise openly. For the first time in many years, Daniel's engineering talents received recognition matching his abilities, dedication, and commitment to protecting others regardless of personal cost. Eventually, Skytech's board offered Daniel a senior engineering leadership position, overseeing safety innovation initiatives. He accepted carefully, determined to create meaningful change rather than chase status. Emma watched proudly as her father returned to the profession he once loved. Together, they proved that true greatness often hides behind ordinary appearances, waiting for the right moment to reveal itself completely. Standing inside the same testing facility months later, Daniel looked toward the jet engine that changed everything. It had exposed corruption, saved lives, and restored his forgotten career. More importantly, it reminded everyone of a timeless truth. Never underestimate someone based on their job title. Wisdom, talent, and courage can exist in places powerful people rarely bother to look.